Good morning, everyone. Happy stamping. Happy Friday. We've made it to the first full week of 2022. We've survived, right? It's really, really cold here. So yeah, definitely staying in and staying cozy. So today I am so excited to share with you a couple amazing kit options. Stampin' Up! Has so many fabulous kit options, and right now for Sale-A-Bration, it makes it even better. So I am actually going to share with you today my picks as a stamper. I'm not going to say as a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, but these are my picks of what I would love for my starter kit if I was to join Stampin' Up! Right now. So I chose $125 worth of product, because it's $125 worth of product for $99 with free shipping. So there's a 10% discount of like $12.50 if you want it in like a dollar value versus percentage. And you also get 2 free stamp sets. And so I went through and I picked some of the things that I love, and I also picked some of the things that are on my wish list. Normally I pick products that I have and I love, and I show them all to you. But there's a couple items that I really wanted, and they're on my wish list. Some of them are already on their way to me, but I wanted to get this video out early. And some of them are still on my wish list. So we will see. Hopefully I get them soon. But I just try to pace myself a little bit. So yeah, I am showing you my favorite products that total to be $125. These might be some of your favorite products. They might be some of the things on your wish list. And if so, maybe joining Stampin' Up! Is the perfect option for you so that you can get that awesome discount and discounts on all your future purchases. And now is definitely the time so you can get those 2 free stamp sets. So let's get started. My kit, it actually totals $124.75. So I actually am shy just 25 cents. At first I was shy $1.50, and then I switched things up to a couple other favorite things that I love, and I made it to just being shy 25 cents. So I feel pretty good that I am like making the most of it. So what I went with, this could be like a great starter kit option for someone who has a lot of stamp stuff but is just looking for a great deal, or someone who is potentially new at paper crafting. I will say the first set that I had picked out included a punch so that you wouldn't have to have a die cutting machine. This one that I ended up landing on, though, does not have that punch, and it has dies, and so you would either need to already have a die cutting machine or purchase one with your first order if you are a completely new stamper. So what I went with to start out with, I don't know where to start. Let's start with the 2 free stamp sets, because then you'll kind of understand where some of the rest of this comes in. So I super love both of these. I've been using them a lot. You guys know that yesterday I talked a lot about the Celebrating You stamp set. It's got those fabulous greetings for so many different occasions. And both of these are $24. So they're a little bit of the higher stamp set values. And I definitely, like I said, I wanted to get the most bang for my buck. So like this right here alone is $48 and shipping 10%. So like we're looking at like $55+ that you're getting for free right here. So there's the Celebrating You and In the Moment that I both picked, but technically I am only going to get one of these, and I'm going to go with the my desk is such a mess. I'm going to go with the Celebrating You, and then the second stamp set that I'm going to get is Artfully Layered. This one is also $24, and you will see where some of that comes into play. So I I've kind of been back and forth on whether I really wanted this stamp set or not. My mom was like, oh my gosh, that would be super cute. It would be great for just like general, like all occasion cards, masculine cards, and different things like that. And I'm also super, super loving Evening Evergreen and Soft Succulent. So I feel like those shades of green, greenery, it all goes together. Great scrolly font. You guys know how much I love a good scrolly font. So yeah. So I'm going to go, my 2 free stamp sets are Celebrating You and Artfully Layered. So that's the 2 free ones I'm going with. But in case Artfully Layered maybe isn't your favorite, then In the Moment is another favorite of mine. So then, because I'm going to get the Artfully Layered, then part of my 125 is the dies. So the dies are 35, so they coordinate with the stamp set that we're going to get for free. So then we have 35 for the Tropical Layers dies. And then we also have 1150 for the Artfully Composed Designer Series paper, because I really wanted, you know, to be able to get started on using those and have all those products in hand as soon as my kit arrives so that I can just immediately get started with that. So the Artfully Composed for $11.50. That is the next one. And then everything else I have, oh, and then ribbon, because you guys all know how much I love ribbons. So I also have the Soft Succulent Satin Shimmer Ribbon. Why I don't have this in hand already, I have no clue, because it is gorgeous. Again, I went with Soft Succulent because I really love that color right now, and I've been using it so much. And so I really like that Soft Succulent to use with this stamp set, because it does match the colors in the Designer Series paper and stuff. Actually, no, Soft Succulent isn't in this designer paper, but that's okay because it's still one of those shades of green that I plan on using with that, the Artfully Composed suite. And because I went with the in colors. So really you could do either in color set. I went ahead and went with this one because I chose that Soft Succulent ribbon. So I went with the in color 5 ink pads as well as the cardstock. Again, I want my kit to arrive and I want to be able to go ahead and immediately get started in paper crafting rather than just having random bits and pieces. So I went with these. Again, I'm really loving those greens to be able to use with that greenery in the Artfully Composed. But of course I still like my other colors too, and this kind of gives me a nice array of colors. And then the coordinating cardstock, you'll get 4 sheets of each of the 5 colors for a total of 20 sheets. And then you guys, this Mother of Pearl paper is stunning. Like, I sure hope this picks up really well. It looks like someone took mica flakes and like threw them down and then like smashed them in clear epoxy or something. Like, I don't know. It almost looks like a vehicle finish. You know, whenever you see one of those vehicles and it's like sparkly and gorgeous, like that's what it looks like. It's so stunning, as you can see, like all of my lights, and it's reflecting. I'm trying to like reduce glare and make it, but like it's shiny, like texture and feel, but then like it's got that gorgeous like pearl, mother of pearl look to it. So super, super loving that. And then, of course, there's the Rainbow of Happiness stamp set that I'm super loving right now. I feel like these colors, with the 4 like rainbows, I feel like you could easily use these 4 colors and still get that. Again, to be able to get started as soon as your kit arrives, then you would be able to get started with these colors, as well as the stamp sets that I chose as my free stamp sets. And then to round it all out, I think, let's see, there was a total of 8 items. So there's the Mother of Pearl, there's the Rainbow of Happiness stamp set, there's the cardstock, the ink pads, the dies, the designer paper, the ribbon, and Stampin' Dimensionals. That's the last one, the 8. I was like, where am I missing? So I had a little bit left. Stampin' Dimensionals are the perfect thing to just bump you a little bit more as they are $4 even. So that is a total of $124.75. And then, of course, those 2 free stamp sets. So super, super loving these products. Some of them I've already started using. Some of them I have on my wish list and I can't wait to start using. Good morning, Susan. Good morning, Amy. Welcome. I hope you guys are loving these products as much as me. Let me know what your favorite suite or your favorite product is in the mini catalog or even in the annual catalog that you would love to combine to be $125. I always find this super fun to be able to share with you guys what my picks would be if I were to do the starter kit right now. And it's always fun to see how much it changes throughout the years. Now, I have to say, Stampin' Dimensionals do pop up a lot in my kits. One, because I really, really love them. And two, because they're that perfect, like, rounding off the order sort of item. So, yeah, it's super fun to, like, try to figure out what I would do. Now, when I signed up over 17 years ago, then it was a preset kit. So I find it so exciting to be able to do anything that you want for $125 and get to like mix and match things. And then of course to try to like Jenga it in and get the most out of that 125 is always kind of fun too. And then to pick the 2 free ones, like it was really hard for me. I was like, okay, do I want this one or this one? Or like, it's free, so really it doesn't matter, but like, I don't know, you just get so like excited and want to feel like you're picking the best one. One of the other things that I wanted to share with you guys is that if you are a super beginner stamper and maybe you're not quite ready to jump in completely with joining Stampin' Up, one of the other super amazing things right now with Sale-A-Bration is that with $50 you get a free item. And if you're a beginner stamper, I always recommend the kits collection. I find that the kits are a perfect all-around item that you can feel confident with your stamping because everything comes like all together. It's an all-inclusive kit. So you really just need the kit and a pair of scissors and a comfy chair and a work surface, and you're good to go to be able to get started. So they're really awesome to not feel overwhelmed. I'll be honest, I sometimes feel overwhelmed with the catalog. So like you can find your perfect kit. With Stampin' Up's kit collections, there's ones that are like floral roses. There's some that are like fun and frilly birthday cakes. There's masculine ones. Sometimes I feel like I need to just buy like multiples of that kit to make the masculine cards because I struggle so much with masculine cards. But yeah, there's something for all of those occasions that you can select the kit that fits perfect for you or for the upcoming occasion that you need cards for. And then if you get 2 of the $19 kits, there's $19 ones and there's $12 ones, which I also think is a great price point for card making and getting started. As you can see, all of this was $124.75, whereas you can get a $19 kit and get started right away with everything. It also comes with instructions and everything so that you have the picture of what it's going to look like and instructions on how to do it to really gain that confidence with your stamping and everything and start off like with a bang. So 2 of the $19 kits plus a chamois to be able to clean off your stamps and you guessed it, Stampin' Dimensionals gets you to exactly $50 and then you get to pick a free Sale-A-Bration item. So 2 kits, a chamois and dimensionals, and then you can pick whatever you would like from the Sale-A-Bration $50 level stamp sets and get one of those items. So I find that to be like super awesome to be able to get those items and be started with stamping. I think like the kits usually have, I don't know. I want to say like anywhere between 9 and 12 cards. So, you know, for the $50, you still have the leftover stamps, the leftover ink, any sort of additional products that are in there, because usually there's always leftover like ribbon and jewels and stuff like that. The chamois and the dimensionals to be able to use for any sort of future stamping. And that's, oh, well, and then of course your free celebration items. So that's a super awesome deal to be able to get started and enjoy stamping as a beginner stamper. Also, the kits are really great to use as gift items or to travel with, or to even stamp with little ones too. So yeah, I love the kits. Even as an avid crafter here, I love the kits. So it's not just for beginners, they're for everyone. And Stampin' Up! Did just launch a new one, that birthday cake one that I mentioned earlier. That is the new one. It is super, super cute. Bright colors, so you guys know how much I love bright colors. And so yeah, I'm really loving the kits collection options for beginner stampers, but also for the avid crafters as well. So yeah, good morning, Denise. Sorry, I almost butchered your name. Good morning, Denise. I'm so excited to have you guys all on with me this morning. And I hope you guys enjoyed this, this pick of my favorite stamps. So now I am off to work on some of the product that I already have, so that I can indulge myself and get that artfully composed suite so I can play with that. Like I said, I'm trying to kind of pace myself and, you know, not get 1,000,001 stamp sets in the beginning and then forget that I even have them, and then I don't use them. So I plan on getting that one, and I can't wait. But I want to use up some of my current or play with some of my current stuff first. So just trying to hold myself a little bit more accountable and use the stuff that I do have. Good morning, Laura. Welcome. Happy Friday. So yeah, let me know. Like I said, let me know in the comments what's on your wish list. Like, is it one of the bundles? Is it the cut and emboss? What's on your wish list that that you can't wait to get? I just would love to see. Is it something big? Is it something small? Is it the same bundles that I am loving, the rainbow bundle or artfully composed, or something else? So I will say a lot of people are loving the lighthouses, I think is what it is. The lighthouses in one of the other bundles too, which I have samples to share with you on all of those. And I'm going to save those for next week. So stay tuned for more inspiration and samples using products from the new January to June mini catalog. And don't forget, Sale-A-Bration, free items for every $50 that you spend. So I hope you guys all have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay warm. Love, hugs, and prayers to all of you guys. Have a good one.